This shit ain't for kids, bruh. What up everyone, it's your boy Xman87 here, bringing you another Marvel Legends video, and what I have for you today is the Marvel Legends Gamerverse Avengers Wave Abomination Build-A-Figure Series Rage Action Figure Review. Before I get into everything, if you could please leave a like rating on the video, it'll help show your support for my channel and I greatly appreciate it. Now, with that said, another figure I've been looking forward to in this wave. I love the New Warriors. First, I'm going to hit you with a little bit of that Xman87 story time, then we'll dive in and take a closer look at Rage. Elvin Halliday, aka Rage, first appeared in the Avengers 326 Wind from the East, who was created by Larry Hama and Paul Ryan. Growing up in Brooklyn, New York, 12-year-old Elvin Halliday went to trade comics with another boy at a comic shop in an area he did not recognize. On his way there, he was suddenly attacked by racist gang members. To escape the gang, he dove into Newton Creek, which was filled entirely with polluted waters caused by Fisk biochem workers. As he attempted to climb out, Fisk biochem workers dumped more illegal chemical waste, dousing Elvin with it. Traumatized from what just happened, he ran back home to his grandmother, Granny Staples, in excruciating pain. Urgently tending to his care, Granny Staples helped nurse Elvin back to health in a matter of days. Quickly recovering, weeks and months passed by when surprisingly his growth spurt skyrocketed and his body evolves, transforming into a bodybuilder-like superhuman adult physique while still maintaining the mentality of a 12-year-old. Think of Billy Batson to Shazam, but without uttering the words each time, as this is permanent, and gaining superpowers in the process. He wants to get revenge on the racist bullies who tormented him, but his religious grandmother discouraged him to seek retribution and instead use his powers for good. He then designs a costume gearing up with a leather jacket, pants, boots, spiked bands, spiked belt, and a ski mask that resembles that of a luchador. At the age of 14, he now operates as a super vigilante known as Rage, targeting street criminals. His powers consist of superhuman strength that evolves to unknown levels. In a relaxed state, his strength reaches 75 tons. When in rage, it'll pass beyond 100 tons and his body will increase muscle mass the angrier he gets, similar to Hulk. Superhuman speed and stamina, being able to outrun express trains without exerting himself for at least 24 hours before he starts to fatigue. Rage's body produces less fatigue toxins, thus making him put out that kind of energy. Superhuman reflexes and agility that is balanced and bodily coordinated beyond the best skilled Olympian despite his muscular stature. Durability and healing factor. He can resist all physical injuries for the most part, such as forces of major impacts, lacerations, bullets, falls from great heights, and extreme temperatures. However, if it's something internal such as organs, brain damage, or regenerating limbs, he may not recover. He's a great unarmed hand-to-hand combatant trained by Captain America and Night Thrasher. Rage introduced himself obnoxiously, approaching the Avengers to join, and called them out on their shit as he saw the elitism due to the lack of minorities. Cap did not tolerate this, as he is all for equality. After a scuffle with Captain America, he appointed him a membership to the Avengers team. He contributed to the Avengers big time with facing foes such as the Collector and Dr. Doom. Unfortunately, the Avengers found out about his age. Cap was forced to kick him off the team. Regardless of his great abilities and stature, Cap is looking at Rage as a young boy, still having a childlike mentality, therefore he had to leave the team. Rage declined an offer to stay on the Avengers as a trainee until the day he turns 18. Shortly after, it was here when he would join the New Warriors. At this time, his grandmother would be killed by a street gang named the Poison Memories as a revenge tactic against Night Thrasher. Rage sought revenge and killed their ringleader. It was here that he would cement his key membership of the New Warriors and a newfound respect by them. In other media, Rage appeared in the 1995 Fantastic Four animated series episode titled To Battle a Living Planet. As far as merchandise, Rage was part of the HeroClix figure game. Rage was also part of the Marvel Universe Legends 3 3/4 action figure line and now in the main 6-inch Legends figure line. The character died in Captain America Sam Wilson number 20 and has appeared in a total of 282 issues. Taking a look at the head sculpt first, I gotta say this thing is absolutely amazing. I love the way this came out, and it's 2 layers of sculpting actually. So the mask and the actual face are separate, so if I pop the head off, this was one thing I thought that was cool. You can remove this piece if you want, you know, do that like hot water trick or whatever. Definitely gonna be good for customizing. I know my cousin Jay wants to make a Bane out of this, and I can totally see some people doing that. That would look awesome, and I just love that luchador style mask. Even though it's a ski mask, it just always looked like a luchador's mask to me, and that's what always appealed to me. So it is a very nice sculpt. I love the stitching around the eyes. You get that, so that's really cool. And then you get some stitching around the mouth. I love that raging expression, pun intended. The right eye on mine is a little wonky. It's, you know, off to the side. This one's centered. So I hate when eyes are off to the side, but that's pretty much the only thing that bothers me. Teeth are a little splotchy right there, but nothing major. I just, man, love the way this guy looks. He's such a beast. There's a side profile right there, and also the ears are like bulging out through the mask, and you have these wrinkles across on the bottom. So I really love that attention to detail. So this head sculpt is so damn good. I always wanted a Rage figure, especially when he was brought in the 3/4 line. I was just like, oh man, I wish it was 6-inch line. But taking a look at the rest of the body here, you got the leather jacket, and it's a new sculpted leather jacket. So a lot of texturing going on. That is so nice. Really good to look at. Get some stitching across right there being sculpted and around the sleeves. You get some yellow paint on the pockets, still some more stitching. You even get the zipper sculpted, so that's really cool. And you get some buttons, and you got the like belt part of the jacket, and you know he's on that Hyperion body mold, and boom, you got the freaking curly chest meat going on. So I like that they actually painted the chest meat. That is pretty funny. So since he's on the Hyperion body mold, he does have those same Hyperion arms, and just newly parts added here, like the spiky studded wristbands. I think that's cool. And then he has 2 closed fists, so fingerless gloves painted. And these are, you know, these are removable. The cuffs, I like it. I dig it. Again, no accessories, so I really wish he came with alternate hands, like gripping style hands, or an alternate mask. They could have definitely done a different colored mask, like in white, because that would have been an easy swap. Or they could have just done a different expression, one where he's like neutral looking. Then you get this newly sculpted spiky studded belt, and that looks cool. You know, some paint is missing, you know, like on the sides, but nothing biggie when you look at it from afar. And then looking at the rest of the legs, he pretty much becomes Crossbones from the waist down, because it's the same legs and the same boots. So yeah, those glossy jet black boots with the treads on the bottom right there. So for accessories, I got nothing for this guy, but what I did was put his jacket onto Crossbones, so you can see what that looks like. And it's not the ideal tactic look you're looking for. Crossbones is just a plain leather vest, and I mean, if you like it, you could totally do it, but I would paint these yellow pockets in black. And actually having Rage without the vest gives you another display option. I just feel the newly added parts for Rage works better than Crossbones. And just for fun, this is how he would look like on a Hydra Enforcer body. And one thing I love about this 2-layer sculpting of the head is that you can actually like peel the mask off and try to do, like, if you're trying to do photography and you want to do a creative shot, you could do something where, you know, an opponent is trying to pull his mask off. So that's pretty cool. I'm not going to pull it out all the way, but it just kind of gives those creative juices for either photography or customizing. Now, to cover articulation for Rage, his head moves that far up. This collar piece of the vest will hinder the movement. So yeah, that's as much as you're going to get looking up, but not bad. It looks down, looks left, right, and he does have some pivot, and it kind of rocks around. His shoulders move that far up, down, all around. You got the shoulder swivel, bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, wrist swivel, and a wrist hinge. You got the ab crunch that moves that far forward and that far back, so not much back again because of the vest. And you got a waist swivel. Legs move that far apart, moves that far up, and not much back. His legs rock around. Got the thigh swivel, double jointed knees, and no heel to the raging butt. You got the calf swivel, and his ankles move up, down, and he has an all-around ankle pivot. Now for some comparisons, here he is next to Luke Cage and Black Panther. Here he is next to Thor and Hercules. Here he is next to both Captain Americas, Steve Rogers and Sam Wilson. Here he is alongside other members of the New Warriors, Darkhawk, Nova, and Night Thrasher. Man, this is looking awesome, and I can't wait for more New Warriors. And finally, here he is next to his fellow Wavemates, Leader and Marvel. Alright, now to wrap things up, my final rating is an 8 out of 10. I love this character, and I love this figure. Growing up in the 90s, characters that look like this always appealed to me. It's like if they made a luchador wrestler in a Streets of Rage video game, this is what you'll get. I absolutely love the face sculpt. They did a great job with the 2-layer sculpting for more depth. That is truly appreciated. The colors of yellow and black is always a nice combination. Once again, like Crossbones, the newly added parts makes the Hyperion body look better. The jacket is another cool new piece we get with him, studded wristbands and belt with the Crossbones boots again. It's a shame for another figure that's a missed opportunity on using the Omega Red body buck. Again, no accessories. Would have been nice to have alternate head or hands as usual. I'm just happy they're adding more new warriors to fill out that roster. Bring on the likes of Marvel Boy / Justice, Namorita, and my most wanted Firestar. My wallet is always ready for Marvel Legends. This will be a good addition to your Avengers shelf along with the new warriors. I'm really loving the comic character selections for this wave as it's my kind of vibe with uniqueness. So now I kick it back to you guys. What do you guys think of this Rage figure? Or his powers, or your favorite part of this video? Let me know which members of the new warriors would you like to see next. That was my review. Please drop a like rating on the video, comment, we'll chat about it. Follow me on Instagram, link is in the description below. Get your Marvel Legends Gamerverse Avengers wave at Big Bad Toy Store, link is in the description below. Check out xmanny87.com to view my photo gallery. Hit that notification bell so you always know when my videos are up. Share and subscribe if you're new. Enjoy the pics at the end of the video. See you on the next review. Peace, peace.